we are talking about Megan 2.0.
Megan's gone Terminator 2.
Yes, or my 3-gun, as some people call it. My 3-gun 2.0.
My 3-gun.
It's M3GA. I watched this quite late to the party. Like, you watched it, the trailer first, and you said it's got action. I was like, oh, how much action are we talking? A fucking lot. Oh my God. So the trailer. So do you want to give the gist of the plot? You can make out from the trailer.
Oh my God. So I suppose Megan's consciousness has manifested itself into a human. It seems she looks human, and she's
no, that's not it. They've used her technology to create a new AI robot woman. Like, somebody stolen her plans and created it, and Megan's consciousness is in
that little bot thing,
silly
the blue bot
thing.
Yeah.
So basically they get Megan. So Megan is trapped in this crappy sort of kids thing, and they say you can't be trusted with the body because of last time you tried to kill us. It was really stupid. And then this other robot killer's taking out everybody and is coming for Allison Williams and Katie, is it, the little girl? Yeah. And they make a new Megan so it can fight this other robot. So that's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, and they make her taller as well. There she is.
Yeah.
The true long legs. Now, this is long legs 2.0. That's what it should be called.
Do you know what it is? Like, I know I'm going to sound like an old fart, right? But they're overly sexualizing Megan. Like, she's meant to be just like a kid in the first one, and then they're trying to make it all sexy, and they kind of
it's weird.
It almost
feels it's not. It's not about being an old man, Jenks. It's just about being morally okay with it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it is a doll, but it's modeled to look like a kid and be a kid's best friend.
Yeah, because in this one, at least they're making her look like a grown up, but they made it taller.
Well, I don't know, mind. They only made it taller. She's still got the same face.
Yeah. I feel like this whole sequel is just built on the popularity of that dance she does in the first one. They just said, that's what people loved. Let's dive into that. Would you agree?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Now, they've kept the plot of this movie basically completely under wraps the whole time, right? So we didn't know anything about this one going into it, or at least obviously until the trailer was released.
Yeah.
So we're all just going to assume it's going to be Megan gets rebuilt just like they did in Child's Play 2 and comes back for the family with a vengeance, and they're going to chuck in some cool new kills, right? But when I watched the trailer, I could not believe what I was seeing, because it's such a contrast to the first movie, and I mean a complete flip. Now, if history repeats itself, it can be great, right? Because we've seen so many movies where the sequel has changed the genre completely and it's been for the better, right? I'll obviously bring up Terminator 2 because it feels like they've done the T2 treatment on this one, right?
Oh, totally.
So I'm watching the trailer and I'm like, what the hell is this? But I don't think it looks awful, Jenks. I obviously would have preferred to keep the horror elements, and bear in mind, I don't really care for the first one, right? I watched it, it was a serviceable horror movie, but I haven't gone back and watched it again. I didn't care that much about it, right? It was just a movie that came out that I threw away. So I'm not precious over the first movie, but I was like, what the hell have they done? This is mad.
Yeah, they seem to be almost like leading into like superhero shit.
Yeah, look at that.
That's like crazy. You know, why? Honestly, I was flabbergasted. I don't know whether they were looking for shock value, people talking about it. But I really like Megan 1. I don't usually like doll films and killer dolls, and you know how I feel about shit like that. But this was good. It made sense. She was a killer. She was like a Terminator, but you know, she was strong and everything and intelligent. And obviously, like I said, they're going for the Terminator 2 vibe of she becomes the goodie, the protagonist, and there's a new killer. But I find like the evil robot, she's called Amelia in it, she looks too human. She just looks like a normal human. Like, at least Megan looks off. She doesn't look like a human. She looks
There's something going
strange.
off about her, like.
Yeah.
Just because of how mad that trailer is, I'm quite looking forward to it because it's so insane. Now, it may end up being shit, and I wouldn't be surprised if it is shit, right? I'm not saying the trailer blew me away and it's my most anticipated movie. I'm just saying I was blown away by the trailer because I can't believe how much they flipped this movie. And you've seen from those clips just now, it's balls to the wall Avengers movie.
I know, and the problem with it is that it's probably too late because nobody cares about superheroes anymore. I think I would rather it be a flat out sequel. I know they're trying something different, and you got to take your hat off to anything they try something different. But
that's why I'm excited. That's why I think, you know what, I will give this movie a good go because I got to give it to Blumhouse. It's a ballsy move.
It is, but do you know what I'm worried? It looks like they spent a few quid on this because it looks quite marvelly.
Yeah, it's big. But the main thing is, right, I don't care about the first movie. I'm not going to care about the sequel, but that trailer has me a little bit intrigued just because of how bonkers it looks.
Yeah. I think when this comes out, I think we will watch it and we will review it.
We can't review it on the channel, Jenks.
It's too actiony. But yeah, we'll have to. It's Megan, isn't it? Tough.
Of course.
Look, I wasn't looking forward to the first one, and I watched it and I really enjoyed it. I rewatched it recently. I stuck it on for my wife, and I enjoyed it again. It is a really she's quite a scary villain at the end.
I keep thinking I want to watch it again, but then I'm just like, nah, can't be arsed.
Yeah, I just watched
There's
Demons
been a few
2
times
again.
where I'm like, oh, do you know what? Yeah, exactly, because Demons 2 is a great horror movie.
Yeah.
You're saying that as if it's a bad thing.
No, not.
I just watched Demons 2 again.
No, I'm saying because you love watching films about 200 times. Right.
Yeah, so that says a lot though, doesn't it?